Hi everybody, happy Halloween, and today we're playing a spooky, scary game, Dragon Ball Legacy of Goku 1. Ooh. I'm doing this completely blind, by the way. I thought it'd be more fun that way, so there'll be plethoras of difference between this video and my other videos concerning Dragon Ball. And you know, they've taken a lot of animation directly from the opening. This would look pretty good back, you know, like on the Game Boy Advance screen, you know? But yeah, they're taking a lot of animation. I used to really like this opening. Like, they're not using the music, but I used to really like that opening. But you know, the only problem with it is it's a bit misleading. The animation in it is too good, and it's because they directly lifted it from the films, which obviously it's the opening for the series, so you're not going to see any of that, except for some bits at the end. So yeah, just going to see if I can change the text speed. Yep, there we go. That's probably fine for the volume. Okay, let's go to new game. So yeah, this is one of the free, apparently bad games in the, you know, three main bad games I can think of, the most famously bad games within the Dragon Ball franchise. They stretch across multiple genres. I've played one other one of the series, and that was one I was particularly disappointed in. Wait, whoa, you're just immediately thrown in. Okay. That was a much shorter introduction. So wait, first off, wait, okay, you can't run. Wait, I've got a key. Oh wait, so the Ki Blast recovers very fast. The graphics actually look presentable. Actually, it's the way they've done the sprites are a bit different. They're a bit less vibrant. That's Bulma's face on a magazine. What an interesting magazine. That's actually an item. Lovely. Yeah, the sprites look a little bit more washed out, I'd say, but they're not terrible. There's a lot of detail you've got squeezed into there, but the sprites look a little bit similar. The actual character sprites look similar to the ones in Legacy of Goku 2 at least. Whoa! Scary Bulma profile pic. So this is at the start of the series. I don't really want to bother going over the story in this, because to be honest, like, this is just a one-time thing. It's not even really a proper scary game. Thing is I wanted to just talk about, you know, like, oh, we even mentioned Halloween in a video, but there was no point doing it in the original Legacy of Goku 2 series, seeing as I've stockpiled that ahead of time, so there's no way that I'd upload that one without it being like episode 10 just suddenly out of nowhere before. Whoa! His fucking portrait and the red background behind it. Okay, so first of all, at least they've got the profile pictures, but they're much worse, and I don't even like the UI that much either. I don't like this gradient orange text on blue. Maybe on black it would have looked a lot better, a lot more Dragon Ball to me, but on blue it's just, kind of hurts a bit. Who are these people? Okay, so this is the introduction. I think Goku's gi is slightly darker in color as well. The actual blue is a bit more washed out as well. See, turtle. Right, okay, so you recover ki much faster. You can't run. I keep trying in vain to run, by the way, and I just can't do it. Oh, wow. Okay, first off, the sound effect is terrible. The music actually overall is so far just kind of very bland. And the animation isn't quite as nice as well for the punch. He's not even got a kick. Wow, I don't think I could even, wait, oh yeah, you can punch quite fast. Okay, right, cool. Right, so I guess I'll just actually progress the story and stuff. But yeah, this is one of the free bad, wait, is that a bag? No, it's a, I better keep Gohan from seeing this magazine. Why am I collecting all these, whoa. Oh, it's a lot more traditional in its RPG menu, eh? No quests. Right, what the... It's kind of like Metal Gear. I can drop this magazine and distract enemies, and yes. Okay, this, I think Master Roshi. Oh, we give the magazine... The what? Oh, we got Resent's being for giving him the magazine. Wait, do I give the other one to Bulma, maybe? No, okay. Oh wow, I just accidentally shot. Okay, you can actually charge your Ki Blast. And that gives it actually some range. It's very different, but now it's recovering a lot slower than I want it actually to. This is the last person I haven't talked to. So, no. Fortunately, he is doomed from the start. Gohan is doomed. Goku's profile picture's on the left. Perhaps playable characters are on the left, although I heard Goku is the only playable character. Oh, we can go to your house and get another magazine. Is this what we're doing for the first portion of the game? Is going around collecting pieces of the magazine for Master Roshi. Okay, but anyway, this is the bathroom? No, okay, we can't go in there. I actually overall don't mind the actual, like, the way they've drawn the background. The perspective is much worse. It's kind of like a really bad point and click adventure game perspective at this point, but we're moving in like a Pokemon kind of like angle. It's really weird. I don't think I like this. How do I trick? Oh wait, I have to give you the magazine to progress the plot. I can't believe. Where is Oolong anyway? But yeah, I'm not even getting into properly talking about what I was talking about, but the bad Dragon Ball Z games. Yeah, so there's multiple free ones. They span across different genres. You get points for fucking giving him a magazine. What's his name? There's the bad RPG, which is what we're playing right now. There's the bad fighting game, which is the one I have. What was that? That sound clip. Was that supposed to be the voice clip? You don't have any of those in 2, so... And I can kind of see why, because that sounded terrible. Yeah, so I played that one. That's the one I had personal experience with. Was a terrible fighting game. There's also this RPG, which we're going to get into now. I've heard it's pretty bad. And as I'm Let's Playing 2, I thought, oh, why not just throw this in? And why better time to do it than on Halloween? And actually when I'm getting towards the very end of my playthrough of Legacy of Goku 2. It'd be good to kind of look back on this and just kind of give me some perspective on things, because, yeah. It really could have went much worse, couldn't it? I can't believe that your memories of like a game can change so much when you kind of, whoa, appreciate what it could have been, and it could have been this, and that's pretty bad. I would have grown up pretty bitter to the series if it, oh wow. Does he teleport? I thought he flied, and the sound effects in this are awful, by the way. Man, if the music doesn't improve soon, the opening of this game had that same theme from Legacy of Goku 2 as well. I'll play them over like, by comparison, but it's done shittier. So I don't know why they even bothered. And the third Dragon Ball Z terrible game that I haven't played was not Legacy, Sagas. And I have no intention of playing that one, because I've seen enough of that game to know that it's probably not going to be worth my time. It's the beat 'em up one, I suppose you'd class it as. Although it is also classed as a sandbox, apparently. So there's that. We're moving now into this RPG. Oh, I guess some people would consider the Xbox Kinect one to also be in there. It's like one of the bad Dragon Ball games out there. But nah, I wouldn't count it, because these other ones, these other concepts, this RPG even that I'm playing right now, it had the hope, well, it had the opportunity to be as good as the second game, at least with, whoa, we get more pictures, alright. That's nice. Oh wow, okay. I guess there's no world map. Oh, I can really feel not being able to run. I feel really sluggish, and wow. Oh wait, no, this is the world map. Everything is small compared to me. Look at this. I could crush the door. There's no time for it. Because look at, this is Grandpa Gohan's house, and we're taller than it. Well, almost as tall as it anyway. It's got the pointy roof. Wow. So yeah, I think I do appreciate the fast recovery of ki, but I don't want to punch, I want to talk. And no, nobody expected, the Xbox Kinect one didn't have a chance of really being that good, especially with, the performance of the Kinect thus far. There was no reason to suspect that you'd be able to emulate the kind of fighting engine you're used to seeing in the Budokai games, the other fighting games, mixed in with the Kinect. The best you would have got was some, like, maybe a simulator where you aim a beam, and just like, if they did the Project Lower scale, this already feels vastly different from Legacy of Goku 1. What? What's that even based off of? Gohan's been eating too many crabs. Oh, we've got to fight crabs? Oh, okay, so they don't go back. Enemies don't go backwards. I think he's dead? He's dead, right. The corpse just stays there. Okay, so enemies can overlap you. You don't punch and follow. You just punch and then you move away. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna probably spam beams because it recovers. Wow, okay, right. So the whole point of this game is to spam your ki blasts. The absolute thing you don't do in the show. Ah, fuck. But this, yeah, this already feels bad. Wow, my hit range above me is also terrible. I didn't want to go into this game straight up bashing it. Although I had heard terrible things about it, I thought, oh, you know, it can't be as bad, especially considering how... I can't even move diagonally while walking upwards, by the way. I am stuck in like a 4-directional movement. And I keep interrupting my own thoughts because, what the fuck? That worm is going up the cliff. See the snake? Its sprite went from like here to over onto the perspective is fucked. Like, because that's upwards. It's just I want to kind of see what these snakes would do over time. Could they eventually go up the wall? But I've got no direction right now. I suppose it's kind of like Zelda. I'm just, what? This doesn't even look like a Dragon Ball enemy. And it's faster than me. Faster than a Saiyan. Oh, it's actually kind of sad that their corpses also don't just puff up into smoke. Wait, is it like Zelda? Can I smash I can't smash the grass? No. It won't even let me, oh. Yeah, you just got spam beams. That's how it works. That's how it goes. But I love how they just leave the corpse behind of the enemies you kill as well. Can I kill the snakes? Oh my god, I think I can kill the snakes. No, I thought it reacted. Yes, it does react. You can kill snakes for some reason, even though they're not even... Wait, were they damaging me? Can I... They're not even damaging you, but you can kill the snakes, I guess. I don't even see a bar to tell me how far I am into leveling. And because I've not even been paying attention while playing... Because I've not really been paying that much attention while playing, I have failed to memorize the placement and the geography of the map. That is also where playing ahead of time also pays off. That's not pick upable. And that is a pterodactyl. The perspective is very different throughout this game. I guess you're actually an NPC. Yeah, I didn't even know they actually talk to dinosaurs. In the series, they just tried to eat them. You know? I didn't actually know that they could talk. I mean, I think there were a few exceptions in Dragon Balls, but weren't just your average dinosaurs. They were kind of like Yoshis. Fat Yoshis that drank milk, and then by the time the milk was filled, they killed 5 guys. So yeah, I'm nearing the end of that Dragon Ball Legacy of Goku 2 playthrough. Upsettingly so. I didn't want to. Oh yeah, it's a secret part, a secret area. Is that one of his eggs? See, I'm pretty good at RPGing. Not gonna lie. I was playing, I think it was Etrius Action or something, and that game is kind of cryptic. I was really good at finding the secrets. They do a lot of secrets where like 1 pixel is like slightly different, so you gotta know that that's like you can move through it. I'm gonna fucking die, aren't I? Do I level up and regain life? This cat is fucking indestructible. Is it a wolf? Oh shit. Oh, thank God. Wow, that's actually terrifying. You can't get any distance between you and the enemy because you can't run. This is immediately worse. I can't obviously charge my melee move. Why would I think I could charge my fucking melee move? Yeah, that actually is a sound clip from the show. And they used the picture of Goku with wings, which I don't actually think happens in the series. This is terrible. I think I'll probably just cut ahead to getting back to where I was. I'll see you in a moment. So welcome back to Wandering the Woods. I decided to put a better music track on at the moment. But don't worry, you can still hear the amazing sound effects, so you'll hear when Goku cries out in pain upon dying. I'm just gonna kill some snakes. I don't even know how much XP they give me. There's no hope in hell this game has a scouter, I'm pretty sure. Especially not for you to use. But man, yes, I've seen screenshots of this game beforehand. And you know what? I'm gonna finish one thought before going on to the next. Yeah, the Xbox Connect one, you know, and at the same time, people know what they're getting when you go in and buy the Xbox Connect version of Dragon Ball. Because, you know, it's gonna be bad because it's Connect, and it's just like a recoupling together of the Ultimate Tenkaichi games, which from what I can tell, not everybody likes that much. So, there are a few exceptions, I'm sure it has its fans, but, you know, it's got severe flaws, and Xenoverse just vastly overshadows it in terms of popularity these days. So, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do when that killer cat comes over here. But yeah, so that one I have a potential to be good. I mean, like, even if you could trigger the blast, you know, characters like combos and shit in the Dragon Ball series are really fucking fast. Oh, you can kind of like scare him away with your punch, kind of. He does so much damage though. I thought this game was supposed to be easy, but maybe I'm just really vastly under-leveled, so I might need to go to like a previous area to gain some levels, because that one cat almost killed me. I feel ashamed that a cat almost killed Holy shit, nope. Did I actually hit one? I think it made the sound. Okay, he doesn't fall. Whoa. It's still, I think it hit something. Because I still heard the sound effect, but oh well, you know, you can hear it yourself. I'm not lying. But yeah, with Ultimate Tenkaichi games, like they punch way faster than you could physically punch, even if it was 1-to-1 speed. How are you supposed to trigger like a combo in Dragon Ball? It should just be timing based sort of gestures, you know, and ones that aren't even that strict. So yeah, when going into this game, I wanted to go into it with a semi-open mind. Oh yeah, snake problem. Better watch for snakes. I need to also read the text because this game is not following the plot exactly 1-to-1. Before Goku went to go save his son, he had to go through the forest and fight the snakes. For some reason, because we have a snake problem. I know your son has been abducted. Wow, we can kill squirrels. Like, even enemies that aren't doing anything, insignificant things, we are hunting down for no reason before prioritizing the safety of our son. That's amazing writing there, if I don't say so myself. Because, you know, what is an RPG without its storyline? I'm gonna go kill this crab. There we go. And Ki Blast being as ineffectual as, you know... Oh, they all can go through objects. That's kind of nice. They had to make that like a special ability in the actual game. The actual game, as in like the second game. Because this one doesn't count as a game apparently. Is that the ability to fly? I would like to be able to fly. Oh! Wait, what was that? Now it's making noises. I pressed the shoulder button and for a split second I could actually like play a game. I wonder... Now it won't do it for me, so I guess I have to work my key up high enough, and I guess that area with the cat earlier on is just too high of a level for current Goku to take on, you know? Strongest man on the earth, yeah, but you can't take on fucking cats. They're the absolute toughest enemy known to man. Actually, that's kind of foreshadowing. They knew Battle of the Gods was coming along, and they're like, you know, cats are fucking strong. Cats are godly strong. So why don't we have fucking... Why am I playing Metal Gear right now? I have a magazine, porn magazine to give to Roshi, and I'm killing snakes and wildlife and eating them. Presumably eating them, because Goku eats everything anyway, just like Snake. He doesn't mind. He eats clouds even. Says it has a very light taste or something, texture. I can't remember the exact quote. While I am a big fan of the series, my information is a little spotty. Why can't I kill this one fucking snake? And why do I keep forgetting to use blast? Just use the blast. Is there anything behind? You know what'd be kind of nice is if this game, if your beam is charged up, it could go through objects. And I can't believe I wasted whatever flight ability I had, and that dog, or wolf, or cat, I can't tell. It doesn't even look like it's from the same sort of style as Dragon Ball, and it's so fucking fast. It does so much fucking damage. Holy shit! Wait, is it? Okay, no, fuck. It was just like following me by either side. Oh my god. This is terrible. Oh. Okay, so one thing that's worth figuring out is that this game likes to make itself more of an RPG than it needs to be. Kind of like how the first game doesn't bother having currency. This game has a lot of expendable items, and I think the whole point of the Senzu Bean that you get given for free by Master Roshi is not for if you fight Raditz, but for if you run into any killer cats while you're walking through the woods. The hit detection with the punch is pretty bad, especially with these enemies that are kind of short. I think I'll hit the crab no problem, and yes, Goku has been feeding on crabs, but you also have to make sure that your altitude of your punch lines up with them. You can't be too low or you can't be too high. The fist has to be like overlapping their sprite, which is kind of annoying. So you really are discouraged from using melee moves, especially since the enemies don't feature any sort of blowback at all from being punched. And your punch, when you punch upwards, is despicably low. If you hear some like vibration noises right now, that's not my computer, that's actually the neighbors upstairs. They're drilling or something. I don't really know what they're doing. Yesterday there were fireworks, and that's when I initially intended to record this episode, but I wasn't able to do that. But I wonder why there was actually fireworks. It was just the night before Halloween, and I didn't even know people put up fireworks on Halloween. I guess it sort of makes sense because the prices for fireworks have went down significantly for some reason. I suppose in preparation for the 5th of November, but you'd think the sales would be after that, but you know. So people are setting off their fireworks early, I get it, but it's not even Halloween, it was the night before Halloween, as you know, so I don't know, I'm not going to complain too much. I kind of like the concept of fireworks pretty well. It's a very nice moment. Oh my god, please, not the killer dog. Can he not go downstairs? He can go downstairs. He can go fucking downstairs. And your range is the opposite of the second game, in that, what's his name? punching upwards is the worst thing you can do, because in the other one, your punch goes above your sprite. But in this game, your hair blocks the actual perceived range of your fist. Your fist just comes out of the center of your being, I guess, and basically you have to overlap them with your hair. But it seems that you still get hit as if like your head is still the hitbox. What is this? I got another Zenzu Beam, which I probably will have to use one of those right now if I don't want to die. I have redone this bit so many times so far now. I suppose it's a slight exaggeration, but you know, it feels like an eternity with how slow this game feels so far, especially since I cannot diagonally move, and the map is designed in a way that you kind of wish you could move diagonally. It's like Pokemon, where everything is like kind of like neatly put together like a Lego. This game tries to beat multiple RPGs at once, including Final Fantasy with this like primitive pause menu. Oh, I half expected there to be money there. Luckily there isn't. You just got like arbitrary numbers for experience and next level, without any sort of way to detect whether or not the power level of your opponent is going to, you know, how much XP it's going to give you. Luckily the crabs are very easy to kill, so I suppose you're supposed to grind up on them quite at the start. Man, I knew there was going to be grinding in this game because I was warned by a very reliable source on the matter. Someone who's experienced this game firsthand before I did. We both grew up on different interpretations of the Dragon Ball series because of this. But, part of me this game was going to be grind heavy. I didn't expect it to be at the start. Right from the fucking minute you fucking press start and fucking fetch quest. What is this, a fish? Can I pick this up? No, I can't. The sprites just kind of blend together. I can't tell what I'm actually able to interact with or not. That thing I picked up earlier on that Zenzu Bean, it kind of blended in with the grass. It didn't stick out any more than these leaves do, and certainly I wasn't able to tell at first that I'm able to kill this fucking squirrel. They shouldn't make enemies not less than a block size as well, like, you know, maybe half the size of your sprite, because it's really, really hard to connect a hit with them. I suppose this is probably why it's like this, so you can get sort of some practice on some enemies that aren't able to hit you. But that's not the way you kind of... I love how there's just like... The bodies don't despawn over time, there's just fucking dead squirrels lying around all over the fucking forest. But, what's his name? They don't even bother like throwing you into like, oh, you know... Wait, what? I can't move. Has the fucking game crashed? And we're back for some reason. I half kind of wish that I wasn't back, but you know... Life's a bitch. But yeah, you're able to go through the fucking forest, and like they don't even give you enemies that, oh, they're possessed by the black water mist and some shit, you know, or something that could actually fight up against you. You know what? You want to start this game fighting like worse than the rats that you typically get from like a JRPG, because like they don't even fucking do anything. You get no satisfaction out of killing them, and killing them is more annoying than it actually is worth because they're so short and the hitbox isn't there. So you don't even get that initial I'm so powerful over rats and snakes. In fact, I feel sort of inferior to them because they at least seem to be having fun with their movements because they're able to phase through objects in the background. But anyway, that's just my initial sort of visualizations. Back on something else I wanted to continue talking about in terms of like the Xbox Kinect thing, is that while it didn't work with the Dragon Ball formula, and I didn't think it could without serious tweaks and being made from the ground up instead of just a cobbling together or recobbling of Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi. I'm speaking way too fast at the moment. But what would have worked... See, the fucking level shows up even before I connect the punch. I know this is a minor gripe. Oh my god, a dog. I'm not fucking fighting a dog. Unless I get like a really far advantage. I think that's a hit sound. Oh my god. So level 4 is what you want to be in order to kill a dog. Dogs are the fucking shit. Why the fuck is this thing so strong? Okay, right, I got another Zenzu Bean, I guess. I've got 3 Zenzu Beans, so I had 3 Zenzu Beans. I've used up 2 of them. But, you know, as a result, we have made some progress. These berries look pickupable. Yes, they are, but they're only pickupable from below. That's a worthy sort of hint to have, is that don't try to interact with objects or even attack objects from the side, because you won't pick them up. You need your sprite to completely line up over them from below. I really want that flight thing. Oh yeah, I can... What is that? Like, I use it once and I don't recover it. It's not even indicated by like a bar. Right, so the key is also above the HP, right? I was like, what's KH? Alright, okay, I get it. That's key, that's HP. They did actually change that to energy in the sequel. There's also no enemies left on this map, is there? So, do I have to go out and then to respawn them? There's no fucking way I'm going to be able to take on those wolves. I want to believe they're wolves. They look like cats to me, but I want to believe they're wolves because otherwise I just couldn't swallow the idea of being constantly killed by fucking cats. especially purple cats. Why do they look like the Cheshire Cat sort of when he went on a diet or something? I don't know, he probably could shapeshift anyway, but you know, the thing about the Xbox Kinect is that it didn't work with Dragon Ball, but I think that concept would work with a different series. You probably aren't a fan of this series, but you know, I'm just going to mention I really like the Ultraman series, and I think that would have been a really good candidate to have, not just because the hand gestures and everything could be easily mimicked and to kind of make a kind of really satisfying feel for it. But the characters in Ultraman really fight uncomfortably because they are in really uncomfortable suits and they're moving really slowly. So you wouldn't have to like move way too fast. It'd be kind of more like a strategic kind of fighter where, you know, you have to commit to every move you make, and I think that would have worked a lot better. There's one more fucking squirrel left alive in front of my house! I must kill him! Alright, anyway, yes. So that would have definitely worked. Why is this one red sprite here? It really stands out. Oh no, there's more of them. So there's nothing else I can do here. I'm gonna have to go up north. I can't conceivably find anything else. Oh, there's actually a save. I should actually just save. There we go. There's actually a save slot. Because I was looking for save points, and that's why I kept playing through the start of this game again. But you actually can save anywhere you want. That's actually kind of useful. I'm not gonna complain about that convenience. I'm gonna probably have to go north. There's nothing else I can do but go through the fucking forest of death cats. It's weird because I don't have... Oh, sorry, I cut out there for a bit. It's weird because I don't have any other moves besides this Ki Blast at the moment. The shoulder buttons do nothing. I could temporarily fly for like a certain amount of spaces, I guess, before that number wore out, so I don't know how I got stuck. See, also, the actual sprites don't actually line up, so your movement is also kind of jammed. This isn't very good for a game that's not something like this. You'd probably be able to get away with this on something like, you know, maybe Pokemon or something, where it's just like, it doesn't matter if you line up well because you're just moving sort of in a grid and it's not like you have to do anything action based. But in Dragon Ball, I'm trying to shoot snakes that are being obstructed by mountains, really small mountains that I don't think are geographically possible. And like blasts don't even go behind them because, I don't know, there's a certain amount of blocks they take even behind them here, which I guess is fine, but I can walk through it, so why doesn't my blast go through it? Oh well, whatever, I guess I'm just gonna keep on going. I think the enemies are respawning though, so that's kind of nice. I think level 5 would be the key level where I'm able to graduate into the mountains to actually look for my son. This entire quest to get Raditz is incredibly arduous indeed. If this is how this bit before getting to Raditz was, which in the series was just them flying on a cloud, I hate to see what they're gonna do when you end up having to go across Snake Way. I really hope it's not just moving up in a zigzag pattern up like just constantly over clouds or something. By the way, I actually have no perception of time right now based on like this game really feeling like a bit of a grind, and I kind of came off Legacy of Goku 2 Let's Play, and usually I play ahead, yeah, and I have been playing ahead as usual, but at the same time, this last episode it's been really difficult because there's been a lot of prep beforehand. I've had to max level every character I have in my party in order to do the final episode, so for the first time I've had to really work for that finale. Oh shit, I hit the wrong one and now I've got 2 fucking cats chasing me. I don't want 3, so I'm just gonna try and leave or get him stuck in the geometry. He's actually very fucking clever, isn't he? Like, if you move in a zigzag pattern, they can't catch up to you as fast. But at the same time, why is this even a thing? Why am I struggling to fight against a fucking cat? I can't get any distance. I can't conceivably dash. This noise is still obnoxious and I can't do anything else to like fly or get out of the way. So my entire strategy right now will be based around collecting stones that, you know, to be honest, don't stand out that much as objects, and also avoiding them completely. So I'm playing a stealth game at the moment. I'm trying to avoid cats. It still makes the hit noise regardless of whether or not I've actually seemed to have hit the enemy or not, because sometimes I swear like it sounds like I've hit them but nothing happens. I sense a powerful presence just across this river. Can I fly across this river? Oh my god!